Rated W for Weem.
Hey everybody, Weem here. I was going to do a video with my warrior, but the server is down that my two characters are on. So I thought I would jump on an available server, which happens to be a PvP server in this case. Although I'm pretty sure there's no PvP at all here during the first 11 levels or whatever it is before you actually move off of the island. So I don't anticipate seeing any PvP action here, but I figured if I was going to jump onto a new server and mess around, I would make a new class, and I have not played an archer. So that's what I made, and decided, you know, I'm going to go with an elf, right? Makes sense. You're playing a ranger or an archer, you're going to play an elf. So I'm going to check this guy out. Now, I haven't looked at anything here. Let's see. His first ability is just the regular shot. And this one, take quick steps backwards and out of harm's way. So there are some of the abilities actually include some evasion stuff, which is pretty interesting. With the warrior, that's what I really wanted to show. There was an ability where you're sitting there attacking, and it can chain off of this attack that you get to somersault. So it's kind of cool when you're face to face with an enemy and you somersault kind of through them and appear behind them. It's kind of cool. But anyway, we'll check out the archer, why not? Let's do this hop back. That's kind of cool, a little spin move. That's pretty cool. Drop that guy. Let's see here. So we got another elf ability here too. What's this all about? 100% of your MP through the power of the core. Interesting. To get some of my power back. Okay, I need to kill these guys. I think my range is 19. Let's stop at 19. Yep. Zip this guy down. So again, I mentioned this before, I'm holding the mouse down. It's kind of cool. You don't have to sit and click all the time. Oh boy, you drop and they don't even get to you. That's cool. So very, very high damage with these guys. Kind of in line with a sorcerer, felt the same. You'd pretty much drop it by the time they got to you. So let's do this again. See ya. Cool. Very cool. Well, it's pretty straightforward, obviously, so far this early in the game. Checking out a ranger, you're not really expecting to see much else other than shoot things. So anyway, let's see, I'll run over here and let's what am I, level 2. I'm actually gonna run over here and fight some of the harder stuff. Maybe what I'll do is I got a bit of a run to do. I think I may speed it up for you guys and pick it up again when I'm over at some level 5 or level 7 stuff. We'll see how this guy fares against those. So let's go into speed mode now. Okay, so took a little detour to grab a skill. What can I say? Let's see how this goes. Level 2, going against level 5. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but want a little bit more of a challenge, so let's do this. Then I'll check out that new ability I got. It's kind of interesting. There's a couple things you have to do with it there. I knocked him down. Of course, I knocked him down out of my range. Nice. Okay, let's hop back. Interesting. Got a little timer on it before I can do it again. See? Interesting. Not a problem. Didn't really go through my power. That was very easy. I think we may need to come down and try some harder stuff. Okay, so let's let me check this again. I read this a second ago. Press the skill button once and mouse over to lock on up to 5 targets. Oh, right. Okay. I remember actually hearing about this. I think Total Biscuit mentioned in one of his videos this kind of mechanic, so we'll check that out. Essentially, you hit this ability once, and then you move your cursor around multiple targets, and it kind of highlights them. You light them up, and then when you fire, it's a volley that hits multiple targets. So maybe not the best thing to be doing on these guys. Let me try it on the little dudes here. So use tab. Okay, just move it around, I guess. Okay, so it does 2 targets, I guess. Let's try that again. Short timer. Nice. Okay, that was kind of cool. And now I've got a big group of them coming after me. Looks like you can do it backwards as well. Don't have to face them. As long as your cursor is facing them, I suppose. Interesting. Let's try that again. Nice. He had knocked on my ass. Ah, get off me. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. Level 2. Part way to 3. Let's so I think there's a level 7 down here. Let's go after him. These little cat-looking dudes. So yeah, again, still looking pretty straightforward. I do like that volley attack. That's kind of cool. Highlighting multiple targets, and it's an interesting mechanic. He went for him. There's more of those guys. Here we go. Let's do this. Try to back out to my max range here. Still got a timer on that. Oh, I really wanted to somersault out of the way there. I was almost looking for a button to do it with. Really wish I could show you the warrior's got that cool somersault move. It's a lot of fun. You don't really fire when you move. I think that would be kind of cool, but I can understand in this kind of setup why they don't allow that. Basically, when you're firing, you don't move. And that goes with spell casting, with everything. So, for example, if I hold to fire and I'm now holding left, I'll take little brief steps in between shots, but you can't just kind of run in circles, essentially like this, firing and firing. I always like doing that, but as I said, in this environment, it kind of makes sense, so... Ouch. Anyway, this is pretty interesting. These guys were pretty gnarly with some of the other classes I played when I was only a couple levels below them. But here I am with the Ranger level 2, just demolishing them. No problem. So very powerful. And they're expected to put out high DPS, so it shouldn't be that crazy, but especially when you've got an ability to jump yourself back, that was pretty effective to be able to hop back a good distance, get to firing again right away. There was a somersault ability that the Slayer had, if I remember right. And the interesting thing about him was when you did the somersault, you could somersault and get some distance between yourself, but he was kind of slow getting himself back up. And so I wonder if you had that with the archer here, you know, what that would do. Maybe you just wouldn't use it at all if it were done that way. So I don't know, maybe that's not the way to do it with these guys, but it does seem kind of crazy to be able to jump back so quickly and get right back into the fight. I mean, you hop back and you can fire right away, so... I mean, they do have the timer on that, but it's only a couple seconds. So, you rain down damage, and man, you can really cut through some stuff. In a lot of cases without even being touched, so... Let's run over here, let's see. It's another one of those. Let's cut back in here. Yeah. Fire on this guy, why not? Hop back. I'm holding back now, taking little half steps back with each shot. I found myself doing this with the Mystic before as well. Just kind of giving myself as much space as I could to get another shot off before the enemy came within melee range. Now he's up there. Crit. I'm not moving fast enough, he keeps hitting me. Anyway, wow, that's pretty easy. You definitely see some easy soloing with the archer. Of course, I haven't played in some of the mid and higher levels, so it's tough to say. That may not work well for you for long. I heard that leveling solo in this game was not too difficult, up to I think 20s, 30s actually. Maybe it was 30s. So anyway, there is that. Again, I think I heard that for all classes it wasn't that difficult, but I don't know. I haven't experienced it myself, so it's hard to say. Anyway, I've shown a lot of the stuff that's kind of going on in this little area. I went up to the hill and killed the dude up there in my Mystic video. It'd be kind of crazy with this guy. There's a lot of mobs up there. But anyway, I don't need to show all of that again. I just thought I would jump in and do a quick run through of the archer, just showing his couple initial abilities, kind of give you a feel for what he's about. The sustained DPS at ranged. He can wear leather, no metal armor with this guy. So anyway, pretty straightforward. I think we'll leave it at that. I'm hoping to jump on my warrior tonight, but the server may continue to be down. And as far as I know, at midnight tonight, which is in about 2.5 hours, the beta closes, and I don't exactly know what that means for me. I know if you've pre-ordered, I believe you get to continue playing, but if you didn't, which is my case, I think that your access may get cut off. So anyway, if I can't get into my warrior in the next hour or so, we may not see a warrior video. We'll just leave the TERA Online videos at that unless they open it back up again. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.